Well, hello everybody. It's good to be with you. It's Brother Peter here again, and I'm recording this kind of like in my prime hours. It's late at night. I've had a full day and I have a little time to stop and think. But I wanted to record this particular video because I have some very exciting news. We actually will have our first official in-person worship Sunday this coming Sunday, May 31st. And I am so excited to be able to see you, to see people, to see you see each other, to see bodies worshiping and hearing the Word of God and interacting with each other and all this stuff. And so, yes, it is true. May 31st, we're going to worship together in the building. Now, there is a lot to think about. And we've been thinking about and praying about how we should strategize in regathering. And we've been doing this for about 6 weeks. The elders have met regularly, and we have put together a plan, and then we put it together again, and then we tweaked it again, and then we revised it again. And, we're just trying to track with all of the information that we're getting on a daily basis, and then pivot and shift and turn and twist. And I feel very confident that through their minds and their passions and our collaborative work, we have come up with a very good way to meet together. We know that we have to be cautious, we have to be wise, we have to be godly, we have to, as Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself. And so it's with those things in mind that we put together this plan. Now, there's going to be some pretty significant modifications because of the situation that we're in. Remember, most important factor is that we create the most safe environment so you can walk in and you can feel as confident as any of us can feel when we walk out into this world. Now, one thing we know is that some of you are just not ready. You're really careful and you're really cautious and you're just not sure you want to get out. And that is okay. That is perfectly wonderful. We are going to continue to improve and provide for you our online worship service, and you can feel just as much a part of what we're doing as you ever would. And we welcome you, and we welcome anybody who wants to worship with us in that way. Many of you are just dying to get back in the room, and I resonate with that. And but we can't let our excitement get ahead of us. And so we want everybody to feel safe. We want everybody to know that they can come in to a clean and safe environment. So here's what we're doing. And we're going to put this in written form, and we're going to email it to every one of you. We're also going to email you this video and perhaps some other supplemental content. But I'm going to read these off for you today so that you can hear them in person, the way that we're going to go about doing it. Now, so that we don't get too many people in the room at the same time, instead of 2 services, we're going to have 3 services. Now, this is, everything is temporary and can change as we go, but this is the way we're going to do it on the 31st and for the foreseeable future. 3 services, all in the Family Life Center. I know that grieves your heart, especially 8:30 people. I know it grieves my heart too, because we love our sanctuary and it's so beautiful and it's so wonderful. But every room that we use has to be cleaned before and after. And so this will allow us to only focus on one space, one facility, so we can focus on keeping that one space as clean and safe as we can. We also are not letting anybody in the old building on Sundays, so there will be no Sunday school, no children's church, there'll be no nursery, there'll be no toddlers care. Everybody will be in one room at the same time at 8:30, 9:45, and 11 o'clock. That gives us 15 minutes in between each service to do the business that we need to do. Now, this is going to require that some of you attend a service at a different time. 8:30 service, people, not so much. If that's your regular time to come, you can just come at 8:30 and you'll be fine. 11 o'clock, people, you're going to have to divide yourselves up just a little bit. We're going to be calling some of you, perhaps some small groups of Sunday school classes that might intentionally shift to the 9:45 time, so that we can keep not exceed our limit. We're going to set up 100 chairs only, and they'll be properly distanced. If you come as a couple or a family, you can pull those chairs together. You can all sit together. That'll be fine, but make sure that you're the proper distance away from everybody else. Now, the 8:30 service will be our traditional style of worship with our hymns and with our liturgy and everything to go with it. The 9:45 and 11 o'clock service will be a contemporary style, and they will be identical. So you'll get the same experience at 9:45 as you will at 11 o'clock. Our live stream, and we're going to announce this in a different video, but our live stream will be during the 9:45 time slot. So that way, if I make a mistake in my sermon or something like that I can't think that would ever happen. But anyway, we get another chance to get it at 11 o'clock. So 8:30, 9:45, 11 o'clock, 100 chairs, properly distanced. You could sit together with your family, and we'll work at populating all three of those services as equally as we can. If you're tentative about gathering, if you're just not sure, don't worry. Just continue to worship from home, and we will continue to provide you with high-quality live streaming, and we will welcome you, everybody. It'll just be a great experience. If you feel sick, if you feel symptomatic, if you have a cough, if you have a fever, if you even have the sniffles or any kind of congestion or anything else like that, or if you're immune compromised, please just worship from home. Just delay that another week or two. It'll be okay, I promise. But we don't even want the illusion that there might be anything unsafe. So if you're just hacking and coughing, just worship from home. Well, the Lord will bless you. I promise you, He won't leave you behind. Older adults, veteran churchgoers, when in doubt, if you're afraid at all, just worship from home. Everybody be okay. All right. Now, when you get to the church, everything will pretty much look the same, except for 8:30 you'll come into the FLC instead of the sanctuary, and you'll notice that the doors will be open. We're coming in the main entrance to the FLC there. Everybody comes in that way, but try not to get clogged up or stand in a line or anything like that. Try to just move through evenly. And you'll see ushers and greeters at the door, and they'll have the doors open for you. You won't have to touch the doorknobs. On your way in, you'll notice that we have hand sanitizer. We have masks. We are not requiring anybody to wear a mask, but we will have them available for you. And please feel free to wear a mask if that makes you feel comfortable. If you feel that that's a lot safer, we're not requiring, but we are encouraging. We also have now clean teams. There's a different clean team for each Sunday, so they'll rotate. And there's 4 or 5 people that their only job is to clean before and after everything. So they'll clean before 8:30, and then as soon as 8:30 moves out, and we will be moving out the side entrances that face Holly Grove Road. So in one way, out the other way. That way, when we're changing services, we can do so pretty expediently. But then when you move out, they're going to move in, and they're going to wipe down all the touchable surfaces, all the doorknobs, all the countertops, any hard surface that can be touched. And then we have this wonderful, powerful, magical spray mist that you use a pump sprayer with, and we spray all the cloth surfaces and let it sit for 5 minutes. And then all the cloth chairs are disinfected. And this is certified. This works. This is real. It's as real as it gets. They're using it in highly populated office buildings and everything else like that. We got a hold of it, and we got it. We do have some Clorox wipes, and we have other cleaning materials, and we will go through that in about 10 minutes. We'll have that all slicked up. Now, we're going to have to, to get a little bit real here, we're going to have to watch how we handle bathroom use. And I know as soon as I say watch bathroom use, then you instantly have to go to the bathroom, right? Yes, I know. But we're going to try to use them as little as possible. But then we're going to have a person that will monitor the bathrooms. And so that person will open the door for you, and you'll go in. You don't have to touch that handle. And then you will use the bathroom, and then you will wash, and then you will come back out. And then that person will go right back in and just wipe everything down real quick. And then the next person can go in. And so this is just something that we really feel like we have to do, especially at the outset. We don't want to leave any stone unturned, any surface untouched, shall we say. Okay, so as far as the offering goes, we'll have offering receptacles of some kind. They're coming up with what they are. You'll know them. Yeah, they'll be at the side doors so you can give on your way out. And we will have a blessing and a giving time during the service, but you will actually do your giving on the way out. And that'll be a wonderful thing there, and they'll be standing right there to help you and guide you in everything. We're going to have to be very time conscious. Well, I'm going to have to be time conscious. So we're going to alter the order of worship slightly so that we can make sure, especially with the first two services, that we're done right on time so the cleaning can be done and the next group of people can come in. I understand that attendance may not be super high the first week because we may not be psychologically just as ready as we thought we might be. You know, we had all these visions of about the church is going to be jam-packed, everything else like that, but you know, we're in the world, we're not maybe to that point yet. And so I'm just absolutely thrilled. And I'll be thrilled whoever comes. It doesn't matter to me. You just come and know that everything is going to be taken care of. And that is our basic plan. I may have missed a couple of details along the line. If I did, I know the elders will tell me because they have been all over this from day one. And they have been leading through the crisis that none of us have ever seen before. Well, none of us have ever been through anything like this before. So we're kind of making it up as we go along, but that's the beauty of it, because that's when God leads us and guides us in the most powerful and profound way. All we have to say is, God, we don't really know what to do. And God brings us data, and God brings us information, and we talk to other church leaders and other pastors, and we get all of this kind of big picture just sort of filtering through. And then we can make really sound, wise decisions, and I believe that we've done that, especially in this situation. So that is our basic plan. I'm going to come alongside in the next couple of days with some more video just to kind of expound upon things and remind you of things, but this is going to come in your email, and it's going to come, this paper is going to come attached to that email. If you need any other information, if you'd like us to mail you a copy in the mail, we're going to have guidelines written out for you to take when you come. So it should be, we want you to not have to focus on anything but worshiping God. We want you to come in and feel that experience of the Holy Spirit's presence with other believers, and we want you to feel it for real. And so I'm so excited. We never ceased being the church. The church has never been canceled. The church has never been closed, and it will never be canceled and will never be closed. We just get to enjoy the presence of God with the presence of other people for the first time in a long time, and I am excited. So if you have any questions, call me, call Debbie, call any one of the elders, call the office, and we will be happy to talk you through just about anything. We've got some other exciting things that are in development and exciting things coming up, and I'll get back with you soon about that. But I just wanted to make sure that on this late Monday night, we could get this out to you on Tuesday, and you could have plenty of time to make preparations. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you on Sunday, bright and early, 8:30. All right. I love every one of you, and I hope you have a blessed day today. I hope you have a great rest of the week, and we will see you on Sunday.